It's the first weekend of autumn, and the NFL is in full swing as off we go on EA Sports.
Here comes Nasir Adderley from his end zone. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
So here's the first drive now for the 49ers.
They'll be led out by the former number 3 overall pick back in 2021. It's Trey Lance.
In recent years, we've seen a lot of love for North Dakota State in the NFL draft. And Trey Lance, he's a great example of what the Bison are sending to the league each and every year. This guy looks like a franchise quarterback. He wants his opportunity to prove it to the rest of the league.
Lance going to put it up right away.
And incomplete to open things up. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. They'll go option to the short side. And he's taken down. It's a gain of 3 from the 17 to the 20. A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Aaron Donald in there for the sack, and it's an important one from a personal standpoint, as that is sack number 100 in what has certainly been a terrific career to this point.
Well, competition comes up in so many different ways, and right now, this unit, their competition is who's going to get to the quarterback the most times. Had about 5 sacks last week, and we just saw their first one of this game.
On 4th down, here's Sam Martin on to kick it away. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. Oh, good move. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And they are led out there by their mobile quarterback.
And the guys on the other side of the ball know they'll have to be on their toes. And it's obviously not just the passing, but the running element that makes him dangerous. He ran for over 100 yards in that game last week, so keeping him contained will be a big emphasis for this defense.
So good field position for the Rams as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. And this defense feeling the encouragement. They stop him at the line of scrimmage on the first play of the afternoon. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. A little careless with the football, and he also had a fumble loss last week, didn't he?
He certainly did, and when I'm watching him play, the one thing that comes to mind is always remember, traffic, turbulence, people around you, 2 hands. Get 2 hands on the ball. Grip it tight. I know it looks cool to have it in one hand. Put it away, tuck it away, because you've got to take care of the ball.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Following the fumble recovery, Lance, left side, that's caught by Mitchell.
And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30.
Throwing again on 2nd down, Lance. And he will find his man, Samuel.
And they're going to get this down inside the 15.
I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. To throw, it's Lance.
They'll wind up getting just a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. Throwing his Lance on 3rd down.
And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14.
Multiple defenders there to drop him for a loss of 4.
Well, the pass rush has been a real strength of late. They know how to get after the quarterback.
Absolutely. 4 sacks last week. That's their first one here. Anything in particular you've seen from them or on film?
I think that they're winning athletically up front, winning those one-on-one battles, but also when the offensive line wants to keep everyone in and mass protect, they know how to scheme their way back to the quarterback as well.
Now for the field goal try, here's Eddie Pinheiro. This a 31-yard attempt.
This is up and good from Pinheiro.
And the 49ers take a 3-0 lead.
So the defense are able to force their first turnover of the game, and then they add on to that by getting the field goal.
And you don't just want to take the ball away from your opponent, partner. You want to make them hurt as well. And if you don't score yourself on defense, turn it over to your offense and have them put points on the board.
And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25.
So the Rams coming back onto the field, their second drive of the game.
Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice. But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
Yeah, they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A good pickup, 17 yards, and also a Rams first down.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Wide open receiver complete.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a first down.
He's a rookie, and you don't want to get hung up on the word potential. But when you see him make catches like that, you keep thinking to yourself, he's good now. He's got a chance to be great with plenty of work.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll look to throw again. Buying time to his left. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple.
I do think it's fair to say they were caught off guard a little bit when he decided not to throw it on first down. But give them credit. They recovered in time to deny him the first down yardage. But it's only second and short. So that run is still likely to lead to a new set of downs.
And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
From the gun, he'll hand this off.
And he gets the first down here as he's taken down at the 24. Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play.
And the Rams hit 2-0 here to begin the season, and they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. Great move, but still wrangled before reaching the 20. Well, look there at his numbers on the ground a week ago. Pretty good as he found himself in the end zone on 2 separate occasions.
And those are the most important numbers because no matter what you pile up prior to the goal line, getting in is all that matters. Putting those numbers up on the board, and they love them when they're 6s.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's going to have a gain of 11 to the 11 before he's brought down. 1st and 10.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. And that's really good for the game of football. You get better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
And he'll go down, brought down at the 20-yard line.
Nick Bosa, now 2 sacks for him already here in this first quarter of play.
It's interesting, partner, that most defenses try and guard the 35-yard line actively because they think the way kickers are nowadays, about a 52-yard field goal, they're kind of giving up points. But you get even deeper into territory, you get into the red zone, they're going to guard it even more, which means more pressure, more blitzing.
After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. And he is going to lose yardage here. They lose 2 on that last play, so things get even tougher. 3rd and long coming up.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty, but when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Back to throw. Flush to his right. And he will slide down with a good gain. So on 4th down, Sean McVay going to send out the field goal unit. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. And his kick is right there. It's good.
So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
Taken in at the 3. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
The 49ers offense now, they get set to head back on the field. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now.
Here's Mitchell now to kick off the drive. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3, and it's 2nd down.
The numbers last week for Mitchell. 13 carries, 59 yards.
It was a pretty mediocre week for him on the ground. Certainly a boon to his offense if he get a little more output on his touches this week. He should get some more early carries as his team tries to get him into a rhythm.
A tight one after 1 on EA Sports. The 49ers with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter as they've got it 2nd and 7.
On 2nd down, here's Mitchell. He'll get a yard, that's all, as they get him down at the 28. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. And Lance going to throw.
And incomplete. They tried to drop it off, but he couldn't hold on. Now the punter, Sam Martin, called on to kick it away here. Fair catch called for and taken right near the 30-yard line. 37 yards on the punt with no return. And out will come the offense as they take over. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. 2nd and 6. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. So the completion gets him just a yard. And now we've got a 3rd and 4. Back to throw here. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. Rookie quarterback, rookie running back. They team up there to pick up the 1st.
No doubt in my mind that he'll be a big part of the game plan here as well.
Back to throw again.
He'll get this into the hands of Van Jefferson.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
From the gun, they'll try to run it.
And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a home. The Rams on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Eric Armstead drops him for a loss of 10. And it's going to be 4th and long.
Last game he had 2 sacks. Got another one here, picked up right where he left off.
Brandon, he spent the entire offseason working on new moves, new techniques, trying to add to his arsenal of pass rush moves. Certainly paying dividends in what we've seen so far.
Here comes the Rams punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And a great job on special teams to down it, as this will be marked out inside the 5-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb.
They'll start with a run by Mitchell.
And they'll get him down up past the 15. They were looking for a cushion from that end zone. He gave it to him. 15 big yards.
I guess it's good we can't really read the mind of the defensive coordinator now, huh?
Had him pinned back there deep, give up that run. Can't be happy.
Yeah, whatever's in his mind right now, we probably couldn't say over the air.
Thanks to that last play, a little more room to operate. 1st and 10 at the 18.
And Lance now to throw.
Escaping the pressure, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
A loss of 3 on the sack made by multiple defenders. So, Charles, no turnovers yet for this offense, but those sacks now, they're starting to pile up.
And one thing usually leads to another, because they've got to figure out how the offensive line and everyone else involved in protection can keep their quarterback upright and allow him a chance to throw the ball downfield.
Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long.
And Lance again going to keep it.
And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 12-yard line. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
Defensively, he has been a presence in their backfield in the first half. Had a sack earlier, and now he comes up with a big tackle for a loss.
Really in a hole here, 3rd and 17 following the 2 negative plays.
Here's Lance to throw it.
And this turns into disaster. He's not going to get forward progress. That'll be a safety.
At this point, I think it's a surprise when he isn't close to being sacked on a passing down. The amount of times he's hit the deck today, I think a lot of us are reading safety before they even took the snap. Simply a merciless pass rush every step of the game, and that rush earns a crowning achievement there.
So after that safety, now a free kick situation forthcoming as they punt it away from the 20.
Free kick out of bounds.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line. They'll look to throw here. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he'll get nothing out of that one. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10.
That's caught left side by Judy.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route, and what you have to do on that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
They'll look to throw here on first down.
Right back to Judy, and it's complete. And they're going to move it down inside the 25. Following the play now, they're going to stop the clock here as a man is shaken up. Well, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. And that's good for a gain of 6. And that's going to bring up 2nd down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Second and 4. This one brought in by Jefferson. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down, executed it to perfection. Back to throw now on first down. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
The ball on the 8. Still could get a first down technically. 2nd and 7.
They're going to look to throw. Looking middle, and that's complete.
And the Rams are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Anthony Firkser, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And they are able to add on to their advantage.
This is why a lot of play callers love play action in this spot. You just want to freeze the linebackers just for a second. Then you got a chance to get a quick pass into your tight end right behind them for a touchdown.
Point after try forthcoming. And that makes it a 9-point game. So that drive in total 8 plays. And it winds up with a touchdown for Los Angeles.
On the return, it's Adderley from his end zone. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The 49ers offense making its way back out there. And last time they surrendered the safety, we know they don't want to do that again.
That is just one of those oddities in scoring that we get, and it's just so strange to see that go up on the board, and then you got to make sure that that doesn't happen to your team again. They've got to take care of the ball.
But, boy, it juices up the defense.
Oh, without a doubt. That's a great way to score some points.
First down now, but that clock rolling.
Lance looking to throw it. Back to Deebo Samuel for consecutive catches.
And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Looking to throw again on second down.
Lance. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line.
Now another timeout called for by the offense, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half.
That is caught. Michael Pittman with it. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line. So the penalty declined, and they will keep the yardage on the completion.
And you could almost see him compartmentalize there throughout the route. Fought hard at the line of scrimmage, a lot of hand checking throughout the route. Great job staying focused on the football and pulling it in through the contact.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
And Lance will try again on second down.
And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
Now Lance again. On the sideline, did he keep his feet in bounds? They say yes. Great job, both feet in, first down.
It's a pickup of 15 and a fresh set of downs. A bit of a catch for him to remember. That's number 400 for his NFL career. Not a bad number at all. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Flushed out right. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Now Lance.
Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. George Kittle, his 2nd touchdown on the season.
And the Niners get a late score here in the final minute of the first half.
Well, we know someone just added to his touchdown passing total, but all he did was get the ball out quickly to his tight end and let him take care of business the rest of the way.
Eddie Pinheiro down for the extra point. And the lead is down to 2. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told.
And it all ends with a George Kittle touchdown.
So after the touchdown, Martin now on to kick this one away.
Taken in at the 3. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. Now the Rams about to go on offense one final time in this first half.
And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these 2 teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line. So we have reached halftime here in a tight 2-point contest. As we send you cross-country to Orlando, Jonathan Coachman is there and has our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Time to give you folks at home a look around the NFL on this first official weekend of fall. So let's get to it. We'll start up in the Pacific Northwest at Lumen Field in Seattle. And they are seconds away from halftime, all tied in that one. From there, we head down to Tennessee to check on the Titans at home in Nashville. And they've got the lead in their matchup with the Pittsburgh Steelers. Ryan Tannehill's thrown a touchdown there. Finally, let's get to the desert to check on the Cardinals at home in Glendale. And they trail in that one as it's the visiting Jags who are out in front. Trevor Lawrence has thrown a touchdown pass. On now to a look at the next-gen stats in that first half for the Rams. And even though they've got a halftime lead, they're likely devising ways as we speak to try and get a little more production from their passing game. Meanwhile, for the Niners, they did not have quite the same amount of success in the passing game that their counterparts did, as you get a look at the numbers there.
Okay, Coach, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this third quarter in what's been a tight contest so far. From the 6. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. So here are the Rams to take over. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25. Looking to throw. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner. And the Niners are going to take possession of the football.
That is a tough way to start the third quarter. You get the football, hoping to drive it down, put it in the end zone, and take the lead. Instead, they give them the football.
And I think the key here is for them to not get discouraged. That is not how they drew it up, not how they saw it in their mind. But there's a long way to go in this game. You know, they've just got to find a way to come back one play at a time. Yes, it's a cliche, but they can get it done.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
First down, here's Mitchell.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Lance to throw on 3rd and 1.
And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
This has certainly been a physical game so far. Limited scoring opportunities for both sides. And there's another chance that goes unfulfilled.
Eddie Pinheiro on now.
He hit his first, this one from 38. The kick by Pinheiro is good. And they take the lead out in front at 13 to 12.
So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
Taken at the goal line. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
Here's a Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Throw right side is going to be caught by Judy.
Illegal touching. Offense.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.
An extra DB for the 49ers now on 3rd. Back to throw.
Got a man. It's Judy, complete. And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a first down.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete.
And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
A couple of first downs right in succession, and this is an offense that could really use a good drive, and they're off to a fast start here.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. 2nd and 5. And a quick throw here, that's complete.
And he's going to be taken down at about the 33.
That time they hit him out of the slot on the drag.
And that route takes some fortitude from the guy running it because he knows he's going through the briar patch, as I like to call it, right? He's trying to work his way through all that traffic and people wanting to put a little contact on it. Really well done.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line.
Holding. Offense.
Temporarily out of field goal range now as they come up on a 2nd and long after the holding call. He'll look to throw. Wide open receiver complete.
And they're going to move it down to inside the 25.
This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Maurice Hurst drops him for a 4-yard loss there, and that brings up 4th down.
And this dominant defensive performance continued on that play. This poor quarterback has not received the protection he needs and has had to pick himself up off the turf far too often.
So on 4th down, Sean McVay going to send out the field goal unit. He made his first attempt, this from 45. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe, and they have regained the lead. So as it turns out, that sack doesn't wind up costing them, Charles. They at least get points, get 3 of them.
Yeah, that's where your kicker can really come to your rescue because, you know, after the sack, there was a little consternation there. Are we out of field goal range? Are we going to be able to get 3? In this case, he stepped right up and gave them exactly what they needed.
Adderley, he's going to hold on to this one. A touchback, and the drive will begin at the 25. And the 49ers settling in for their next drive.
And last time, able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14.
They run over center with Mitchell.
They lose 2 on that last play, so things get even tougher. 3rd and long coming up.
Well, they went back to him, but the results were similar, so I highly doubt that he'll get another opportunity here on 3rd and long.
So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long.
Here's Lance.
And this one is incomplete. Here's Sam Martin now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Nifty move. It's a 39-yard punt, 8 on the return.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns. But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field, and here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down.
To the right side and complete to Jefferson.
Call it a gain of 3 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. They'll set up to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
Well, they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another 1st down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Well, that's the big drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to the big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
Throwing middle, and it's complete.
And the Rams are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And in a lot of ways, that catch is expected. Red zone presence, and that one was realized there. You've got to find your tight end in that situation.
They'll try to run this one in. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. They'll try to run this one in. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. So a little extra time to ponder this 3rd and goal as we play 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here in Santa Clara. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. This is caught. A terrific job there to keep him out of the end zone, and now it'll be 4th and goal.
Nice completion, nice gain.
Great tackle.
Really good tackle. Kept him in bounds, kept things going. What do you do here?
That's the question. Let's see what they do. They'll try and run for it. And this winds up a disaster, nowhere near the marker. They stop him up short on 4th and goal from the 1. And this 49er defense stands tall down near the goal line.
Lance now on 1st down. Checks this one down. It's Mitchell.
I call it no gain there on the 1st down play.
Lance with a tap forward on the jet sweep.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. The Niners on 3rd down. It's been a problem. Just 1 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. That's to the right side, complete to Kittle. And they're going to get him down shy of the 1st at about the 13-yard line. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They tackle them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Here's the punter, Martin, out to kick it away.
Pushes him over, and he goes out right around the 39. A good kick, 48 yards, 4 on the return.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
They'll start with the option.
6 yards there on the keeper. It's 2nd down. He'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. They'll look to throw. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
Here comes the Rams punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. This will be fielded at the 17. 35 yards that time on the punt. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10.
San Francisco's offense returns to the field. Their defense accomplished step 1 of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a 4th quarter lead.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line.
They had 3 yards on 1st down, just 1 yard there.
A 1-yard gain brings up 3rd and 6.
Throwing his Lance on 3rd down.
Taking a shot for Samuel. And that's caught inside the 30.
And he will step out of bounds here inside the 30.
A big 3rd down play there for the Niners. 43 yards.
Well, this is where an offense needs to show what it's made of. And, in fact, where a quarterback needs to show what he's made of. Trying to engineer a 4th quarter comeback. And he hits a big one right there.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8.
He's brought down at the 20-yard line. A 7-yard pickup. Brings up
Lance with a tap forward on the jet sweep.
And they will score. It's a 49er touchdown.
Just a great individual effort there to take that pop pass and scamper off into the end zone.
And that's why offenses love that play, partner, because that gives them a chance to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers with a full head of steam behind them. It's often like a track relay. Legs 2, 3, and 4. That first guy steaming ahead, and he just hands it to you, and you get a chance to take off and go before you even get the baton.
Piñeiro's extra point up and good.
And the lead is up to 5. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And it's polished off by a touchdown for San Francisco.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Now the Rams offense, they work their way back on the field.
We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the 4th quarter.
They'll start by running the option to the right. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards.
Well, that's the fear any defense has when the quarterback gets involved in the running game. You don't usually account for him, and he's hurting them today.
Yeah, he's been very involved in the running game. Defensively, when you got the coverage good downfield, how do you account for him, though?
Occasionally, you start to spy him. Take someone that has the same agility, who can dance with him, run with him, and try and keep him in the pocket.
That'll be especially critical here as we come down the stretch in the 4th. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole.
From the 39-yard line, here comes 2nd down at 6.
He'll look to throw here. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the 1st.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive, they went 3 and out.
Couple of 1st downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Here's a 2nd and 7. Throwing right, and that's complete. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 39. And it appears we've got a member of the Rams shaken up on that last play.
The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. They'll set up a throw.
Throw left side, taken in by Jefferson. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. Hands it off out of the gun.
He winds up getting only a couple there, down to the 29. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides. They'll drop to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete.
And he's going to get this down near the 25.
1st down now, but the clock continues to move. Back to throw. Steps away to his left.
That one tipped, and it's incomplete. Well, good hands there defensively. That's 2nd down.
He's back to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll slide to a halt here. Still a little shy of the 1st down marker. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line.
Holding offense.
And this 3rd down looking very tough after the holding penalty. 3rd and long. He'll look to throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he does not get to the 1st down marker as they stop him at the 19. And that is incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the 49ers are going to get the football back. So a tough pill to swallow there. A would-be touchdown pass in and out of his hands on 4th.
Sometimes it just comes down to execution, doesn't it? Because we're always questioning, should they go for it, should they not? Is it the right play call, is it not? In this situation, everything was right except for the finish. You have to catch the ball and convert.
They'll start out here with the option left. And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. Second and 12, and you'd have to assume another all-out effort to stop the run is coming.
Up the middle, here's Mitchell.
Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their 2nd, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. The Rams go nickel here defensively on 3rd.
Lance back to throw. Winds up and lets it go for Samuel.
And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Now a stoppage here for an injured player. Oh, boy, that's Trey Lance, who appears to be worse for the wear. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment.
Here's Sam Martin now, as he's on for the 5th time here today. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. And a fair catch taken back near about the 35, 36-yard line. So all eyes on this Rams offense. Down on the scoreboard. At time, a huge factor. Their perfect start to the season in jeopardy unless they can score here as they've got it 1st and 10. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. The Rams going to be forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. So the defense helping him out a little bit here late in the fourth.
Man, you're exactly right. And when you're the one doing the chasing, you'll take a little help from the other guys.
And he's got it. It's caught for a touchdown. And they have taken the lead here in the final seconds.
Charles, that drive was perfect, methodical, executed so well, and they grabbed that lead with almost no time left for a last gasp from the other side.
No way you could have drawn up a better final drive, because not only did they keep their eyes on the end zone, they made sure they bled the clock out as well and denied their opponent a chance to respond. That's just terrific situational football to end this one.
The Rams leave the offense on the field. They'll go for two. They'll try and throw for it. And this is caught. And it's a three-point game. So they make the decision. They want a 3-point lead versus a 2-point lead, and they got it.
Yeah, at this stage of the game, it seems like the exact right thing to do. Put a little pressure on your defense, but the biggest thing now is you're making the other team chase you.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
This one fielded at the 5. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled-out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He would love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
Well, it took us until the final play, Charles, to officially decide a winner, although on that last play they were so backed up it would have taken a miracle, and they couldn't get that miracle done.
Well, I like how you stayed with it, because we both knew that this had to go down to the last play, and neither side was going to exhale until that play concluded, because we've seen the improbable before. A couple of laterals, maybe some poor defense on the back end. They might have gone all the way to the end zone. In this case, though, it didn't happen. Perhaps next time.
So for Los Angeles, it's an ideal start as they move to 3-0 now on the young season. And they'll get another road date next week as their opponents will be the Minnesota Vikings. Meanwhile, for the 49ers, they'll fall to 1-2. And they'll be at home for one next week as the Baltimore Ravens come to town.